Welcome back to the Scatterpot podcast. This is episode 34 out of 34. Congratulations, you've made it.
I hold on. I was thinking about this last night. Have we missed a week?
No,
we've been late on a couple weeks.
We've only had to record 2 emergency episodes out of the 34 we've done. Every single time we've come to your house and...
Well, no. Oh, yeah. Okay. I misunderstood what you meant by 2 emergency episodes.
Yeah, the Discord ones,
the Discord ones. Those are interesting episodes for sure. Those are... I know episode 13 was an emergency episode.
Yeah, that's right, because of Josh. Yeah.
And then there was one in the 20s that was an emergency episode. So, like, if we can make it all the way through 30 without an emergency episode, we're improving. So before we get into topics, how's your week been? No, I'm being serious.
I thought I was hearing noises out there.
It's not. Yeah, that's not picking up. You had a face like. What's the joke here, Kane? What's the ploy?
I mean, it was just kind of a rough week. Some heavy lifting at work, which made me tired, and then that not many hours of sleep. Well, 6 hours.
Dude, that's plenty hours of sleep.
7's my sweet spot. So, and then just a bunch of schoolwork, and that's about it. That's how my week went.
Dang.
Yeah. My
week was much of the same, except you should have came to the game last night, senior night.
I saw the video of you going.
It was.
Why was Sam there? Oh, his brother. I was like, why was Sam there again? And then, yeah, his brother.
Yeah, no, it was a really, like, the game wasn't fun to watch. Granted, I'd never think any of the games are fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I think the score was like 40-0 at the end.
Mm.
So, it wasn't fun to watch, but, like, it was me, Hunter, Savannah, and Sam just hung out after the game out at the field for, like, an hour and a half or maybe 2. Like, we just stood there and talked. I made the noise after like years of not doing it.
Yeah.
We tried to FaceTime Daniel to see if he would we were trying to FaceTime Daniel, and if he answered we were gonna like just pay, because Daniel was the one that I don't know why Daniel was the one that really liked that noise.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Like,
kind of
I still just remember that one day at the playground where I did, like, the super long one, where I, like, one foot up, just went and Daniel just started dying laughing.
Yeah,
so
he really liked that.
I don't know.
I don't know why.
I don't know what it was about Daniel.
Maybe it was his mating call. I don't know.
Dude, probably.
Mm-hmm.
But we did that. We hung out. We talked. We recollected on a bunch of different moments of our past.
Oh, how sweet!
Yeah, I know, very sweet. And then we.
it's like 4 years. It's not even that many years. Like,
well, but the thing is that, like, dude, me, Hunter, and Sam started talking about, like, way past.
Yeah, I was about to say, like.
Yeah, but it was.
Yeah.
But the thing is, something that was funny is so the
That's the name of the episode.
How do you spell that? No, this can't be the name of the episode. It's too soon. People click off once the title gets.
Oh, I mean,
Bulbasaur.
That's the name of the name of the title.
It's still too soon in the episode.
No, dude. We'll name it Bulbasaur, and we'll say something about Bulbasaur at the very end of the episode, so that way they have to wait till the very end, have to watch the entire video. Boom. Or they can skip to the place where, like, almost everybody else does that.
No, but so something that was funny is, so after the football game, Cole did a bonfire with a bunch of, like, the youth group from Victory.
My sister went to that.
So they're all, like, you know where the football field is. They're all, like, back behind the visitor side bleachers, like in that little over by the tennis court area.
They did the bonfire there,
or somewhere near there.
Okay.
No,
continue. Go ahead.
I just knew it was that direction.
It's kind of odd. Continue.
I just knew it was that direction.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I do the P.
Yeah.
And Hunter, of course, puts it on a story. Sam puts it on a
Yeah.
story. Hunter gets a message from Nathan Gaddy, like, who was at the bonfire, and he says, "Oh, we heard that. We thought someone was getting raped." Because just imagine if you're at a bonfire, you just hear this like almost blood curdling scream
Yeah.
from like across the way. Oh, but this was scary. So we all hung out, and it was like raining. So like we were all just chilling. So eventually Savannah left because Brooklyn stole her car for a bit. Yeah.
I'm looking at the camera. When I go silent, I look at the camera. That's why you should always go to YouTube and watch us live on YouTube.
At the Scatterpot podcast.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I plugged her podcast to Savannah and Hunter and Boots Defer. Well, I was all they were all
Now
there.
we have to trash talk them since they're gonna not
Yeah,
listen to it.
Well, I at least know Savannah at least gave us one view on one of our episodes.
Okay, so that doesn't count. One view is like nothing.
Dude, when that
No, the weirdest thing is, if you look at our SoundCloud,
SoundCloud we do pretty decent.
like roughly, we average. I'm gonna say 10 because that's
dude,
like
no,
10
I'm not sure if you
for the recent episodes.
Well, but the thing is that after like a week or so has passed, even our more recent episodes get like high teens, low 20s. Like in the typical week, in the first week of their release, they'll hit like 13 or something like that. But later on, they'll hit more. And I have a question: who on earth is listening to this?
Well, I mean, sometimes I listen to it. Like sometimes. But I mean, if we get rid of Sam, okay, and Noah, right? That's only 2 views, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta think like, I'm glad people are listening, and I hope people find it entertaining, and I hope it's people we don't know or other people don't know, because I mean that's better than stuff like that. I mean, I hope one day we get hundreds of views and we actually start making money off this. To where if it gets better, we can get a better table.
Dude,
better
no.
stands.
Hold on. Table is not the first thing that needs to be upgraded in this situation.
We can sell your Funkos and get money for the podcast, Kanan.
Hunter, so I showed my Funko collection to Hunter. I showed them a video. I'm not sure if you watched the video. Remember that video I sent you on Snapchat where it was
on the ground?
when they were all like
Yeah.
stacked up here and it was the Avengers theme playing, and it just pans and it's just bah, bah, bah. Hunter went like, "Oh my gosh!" Savannah's like, "Kaden, what?" And so they saw that and like, "Would you ever sell them?" And I'm like, "No."
Yeah, the fact that you say no, it's like, then why buy them?
Because I like them. There's only one pop in this entire collection I would sell.
I know exactly which one it is.
And it's you!
I'll take it from you for $1. I have the cash in my pocket or my wallet right now.
I wish... I'm going to look up its current sell value.
What?
And I'll give you a deal on it.
Oh, deal!
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give you a deal on it from what its current sell value is.
You're going to have to redo your entire pop collection now.
I wouldn't.
You're going to have to move that one down. And
Yeah,
then
no,
run over.
legit, this is what it would be. I'd shift that one down, the Niffler on the far right would shift and take Dobby's spot, and then the rest of the pops will just
Move over one.
shift half a box over. And then, the, yeah, no, it'd all just shift down a half a box over.
There you go.
That wouldn't be that hard.
There you
Hold
go.
on. Alright,
So while Karen's looking that up, how are you doing, guys? I'm glad you're watching this episode. We haven't even began any of our topics, I just realized. We've just been talking. We have...
but sometimes that's a really solid...
Yeah, it's better than... I mean, I don't think topics are bad. I actually thought about this. I was going to ask you if you want to try to do this, I'll attempt to try to do this again, with having, portions of our podcast be a certain thing. So, sports, weather, video game. Not actually. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
It's someone... it's funny that you say that, because I know you don't listen to Cox and Crendor.
No.
But legit, you just named off some of two of their segments, sports and weather. And for weather, they just punch in a random zip code or like a random 3 letters, and whatever province, township, whatever pops up from all around the world.
And they're like, oh,
the weather at that moment, which is not even the day the podcast airs. It's just,
yeah, exactly.
I guess that's pretty great. Hold on. All right.
But yeah, I just thought about.
But no,
that.
we could look into
Like-
doing some segments.
And the only reason I was thinking about that is like the topics are fine, but not the. I'm assuming you know what I mean.
This isn't the. I don't trust this website, but this website says that Fortnite codename Elf is for sale for $18.
No.
Oh, I was gonna sell it to you like for $5.
No, I don't have that much money on me.
How much money do you have on you?
$1.
You have a Venmo, don't you?
Listen, I'm not. I mean, I like Fortnite, but not that much.
You're a coach for Fortnite.
Yeah, yeah.
Give it away as like a morale prize for your team.
Honestly, I could just like yeet it at somebody's face.
Like, you know what? Good play.
Good job, man. Congratulations.
Dude. Honestly, yeah, that'd probably be the only one I'd sell.
What about Anna?
What?
Anna.
From Overwatch?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I'm not selling any of the Overwatch ones.
What about
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you a hint. The only ones that I would even remotely think about selling are on that wall. Everyone on the top shelf, there's not a chance I'm selling them. Especially this wall. Not a chance.
Would you sell Dipper?
No. No. What?
Would you sell Waddles?
No! That's a Hot Topic exclusive, Waddles.
How about Mabel?
You mean my Hot Topic exclusive Mabel Corn Hair Mabel? Heck no.
What about Bill Cipher?
Which one?
Both.
Never. I love Bill Cipher, the original one, and then I have the rare Chase variant of the Galaxy Bill Cipher. And do you want to know the best part, Huber? I'm not even looking at them. They're behind me, and I'm just like...
Oh, I know. This has been Random Talk.
New segment.
New segment.
But
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like...
Funko of the day.
Stuff like that, yeah. Like
that could last us 212 weeks.
Oh, no. Oh... An hour of you just talking about a single Funko Pop?
Well, no, it's just like a little 5-minute segment where I talk about a single Funko Pop on this entire shelf.
Born on 2017, this Funko Pop was made in China.
Dude, do you know what my first Funko Pop was?
No.
I'll give you a hint.
It's the Weber.
No, it's on that wall, bottom row.
Diva. No, May. No, yeah, May.
No.
Brigitte. No.
I'll give you
Stan Lee.
I'll give you.
No.
You're correct in that it's an Overwatch pop, but think about it. Who?
The first person. Let's see. Tracer.
It was a Tracer.
T-Racer.
I'm sorry.
Enjoy that.
I can't express to you. It's just
good.
Brick. It's a brick.
Good.
You haven't been playing Overwatch.
Yes.
You haven't.
Blizzard bad.
They're not bad.
Blizzard bad. That's the reason I'm not playing.
Dude, they're not.
Blizzard bad.
They gave the money back.
I don't care. Blizzard bad.
We
Shouldn't have
can't-
done it in the
All right,
first
we're
place.
not talking about this because this would be our third week in a row talking about China.
Yes, let's talk about
Wait, actually,
Jared Leto.
it's Jared Leto. But actually, I'm going to mention one thing about the China Hong Kong thing. Did you see that? I know you've seen the pictures of it, but
Blizzard bad.
the kid who was on the dance cam.
Yes.
Have you watched the video?
The NBA video?
Yeah, like the video. I love it because the cameraman's like, oh,
He's like,
oh, he's like,
Well, he probably didn't know at first, and then someone probably screened at him to turn away.
well, no, because like it takes a second to read the shirt, so I'm imagining him like, wait, what does that shirt say? And it's
Hong Kong.
he's like, oh my, they told me I'd get in trouble if I showed Hong Kong stuff.
Did you hear people are going to dress as Winnie the Pooh at the Blizzard?
Yes,
And say they can't.
Dude, hold on, we didn't really mention this
Yeah.
when we talked about Blizzard and all that, but BlizzCon is literally
Oh, yeah, it's coming up.
next week. Next week, BlizzCon starts, or does it start? Yeah, it starts the first weekend of November, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So Halloween is Thursday, and so Friday would be it's literally next week.
If they can well me, they can earn my
Dude,
player back.
I mean, they're probably going to announce Diablo 4.
Overwatch 2.
I don't think we're going to get Overwatch 2. We'll finally maybe get who I don't know. I'm like, maybe they'll announce the new hero, but we still have that character they teased from
Athena?
last year's BlizzCon.
Was it Athena?
It was Athena,
yeah.
but they called her like Echo or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but everyone was like Athena, and then it's like Echo.
Actually, it's Echo. Everybody's like, okay.
But everyone's
Athena.
like, wait, but that's Athena.
Clearly Athena.
So would they announce
They're
and
probably-
release Athena, or would they release Athena / Echo and then
It'd be-
announce another one?
It would probably be release Athena on PTR
Mm-hmm.
and then show a short of another character and another character again.
Or do you think Athena / Echo is going to be the next Doomfist? Everyone knows she's coming, but she's never going to show up for like years. 'Cause, dude, that I remember Doomfist. Everyone was like,
came so late.
you know, and then there's still the Junker Queen that was teased.
Not yet, Junker Queen. Yeah,
There are, gosh,
they have too many things.
dude. Yeah, probably Overwatch. Dude, Overwatch 2. It's two characters. It's Athena and Junker Queen.
And that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
$60, please.
No.
All right, let's finally roll into our topics.
Spooky season.
Why are we?
Went from the bottom to the top.
All right.
Spooky season.
Spooky season.
It is currently, as of this recording, what day is it?
Today's the 26th.
26th.
It is
Spooky.
Saturday, October 26th. Halloween is next Thursday.
Yes.
Silicon Valley Season 6 airs tomorrow, and I am hype.
So it is time to put on your spookiest faces.
Pull out your...
Joker. Everybody needs to become Joker.
Dude, it's always funny because every year people predict what the costumes are gonna be, and like when the year Suicide Squad came out, it was like everyone's gonna be dressed as Harley Quinn, and then and they had all these predictions, but it's never true.
Yeah, nobody wants to put the effort into.
I know, like, and there's gonna be like 2 people who dress up really nicely as Joaquin Phoenix Joker, but it's not gonna be a big deal. Yeah, but dude, how many times have you listened to Spooky Scary Skeletons?
0.
Really?
I've eaten candy corn though.
Why candy corn?
It's delicious. I love it. Candy corn.
Ladies and gentlemen,
amazing.
We got him. The FBI breaks. I was about to. Do you like candy corn?
Yes, sir.
Unironically. It's like wax.
I love it.
Dude,
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so much, dude. I love it, dude.
It's disgusting.
The pumpkins are the better ones.
This is the final episode of the podcast. I can't work with
Episode 34, the finale.
That's the time. No, it's still too early in the episode.
Oh yeah, we can't say that.
Gosh, yeah, no, this is it, Huber. I thought I knew you, and I thought this podcast could have worked out, but don't.
No, I'm not going to. Maybe later.
Maybe later. All right.
We're gonna cover the red line. Okay. Yeah. I'll just kind of get a spooky season, make sure everybody gets their candy.
Happy Halloween. Yeah, because by the time this episode's gonna come out on Monday, the 28th.
Yeah.
So happy early Halloween.
Happy Spooktober.
While all of you are hanging out with your friends and having fun, eating candy, I'm gonna be locked in my room playing Luigi's Mansion 3, which releases that day.
I'm gonna be nutting that day too.
He's also gonna be playing Fortnite. It's gonna be funny because only like 2 people, only like 3 other people know that we refer to Fortnite as nut.
Yes. Not everybody knows.
Not everybody is woke. We need to do a massive vibe check.
Vibe check.
Oh my god! All right, moving up on the topic board. Fallout first. Have you heard about this?
No.
Oh my god!
I thought you wrote Fallout and then first, like we're gonna talk about that.
No.
What is Fallout first?
Fallout first. So, what?
Continue. Emma, never mind. I was gonna think about. I don't know if you heard the news about Fallout 76.
That is what Fallout first is.
Okay, so yeah, I do know what you're
Oh
talking about.
my gosh. So this is funny because this news came out on the day that Outer Worlds, the game made by Obsidian, who made
the other two, yeah.
yeah the oh my gosh. So their game releases, and then Bethesda comes out for Fallout 76 with this new subscription plan.
Yeah. Well, it's
Fallout
for private
first.
servers.
Well, hold on. I have a list of the benefits of Fallout first.
We'll talk about why this sucks as soon as he's done.
All right. So first off, private worlds. Play in a private world exclusive for you and up to 7 friends.
Pause. 7. A private server for 7. We'll stop right there. Continue.
Well, I mean, when I heard about this news story, I was watching a video and someone said, "Why are private servers a thing? Just log on and you'll get a private server."
It's pretty true. It's pretty true.
Then you also get a scrap box, unlimited storage for crafting components in your own new scrap box container.
Sure.
A survival tent, a new placeable fast travel point with a stash, sleeping bag, and more for your basic needs.
Don't they already have that with like sleeping bags?
Well, no, this is like a fast travel point though.
Yeah, you could do that with your base. Like you could set up a base.
Well, no, you're talking about the camps.
yeah.
This is like just like a quick like
throw a tent down.
yeah sort of idea. You get 1,650 atoms per month to use on the Atomic Shop.
Sure.
An iconic Fallout outfit exclusively for members.
Sure.
No one's gonna see it because no one's on the
No,
servers.
yeah, exactly.
Icons and emotes pack. Unique icons and emotes available only to
I
members.
forgot they had emotes. Continue.
Now, I'm pretty sure you know the headline price for this.
Monthly or yearly?
Okay, you probably know the yearly one. Do you know the monthly one?
Is it like around $12 a month?
It is $12.99 a month. So more than you pay
For the year.
Well, like I mean, more than you pay for like what's $12.90? How much is Netflix per month?
$12.99.
Is it 12? So for the same price, if Huber's random number he just pulled out of his,
I'm pretty sure it's either $12.99 or they went up to $16.
I don't think that. Hold on.
Because they went up because they were $9.99. Weren't they?
They used to be $6.99.
And then they bumped it up one time, and then I don't know if they did it again.
Subscription prices. Let's see. Netflix is so the basics. The basic streaming plan is $8.99 per month. The standard. Hold on, gosh, this is so confusing.
Basic and standard. What?
That's the thing. Basic streaming costs $8.99 a month and has, gosh, ad popped up.
Gotta love it.
Gotta love. Has $8.99 per and has most limited features. You can only use a single screen at a time. That's not bad. And resolution is limited to standard definition.
Oof.
This article actually says, which is equivalent to old pre-HD television. Yeah, that's what SD means.
Standard definition. Congratulations.
Standard streaming plans cost $12.99, so you were right, per month, and allows you to watch on 2 screens at a time at high definition. Premium is at $15.99 per month. For that, you can watch up to 4 screens at once, and you can go up to 4K Ultra HD if available for certain stuff. Nice.
I woke up with a cut on my finger this morning. I have no idea how I got there. I know that's completely random, but
It is completely random. But so yeah, for the same price as a standard Netflix subscription, you can
get your own private server, guys, on Fallout 76.
Or you could save $1 per month. Save $1 per month, and buy a year subscription for $99.99. Save $12.
Thank you, Bethesda.
You can put those $12 back in to get more atoms, so you can get more.
Oh yeah, dude, it's like V-Bucks.
Woo! Gosh,
before they're coming out with solid cards for V-Bucks now.
like the old Xbox points cards.
Yeah.
It was about time, honestly.
Yeah, I was like,
Because I was about to say, how am I supposed to get my grandma to buy me V-Bucks if they're not at a retail store?
Grandma, give me your credit card.
Give me my credit card.
$100.
Dude, I witnessed Fortnite's like money making true corruption this past week. I was talking to a friend of mine. He was playing Fortnite, and he's like, I want this skin, and he's like, oh my gosh, this skin costs so much money.
What, did you know what tier it was?
Well, no, it was
blue,
it was in the
purple?
shop. I don't know.
Okay.
It was the skeleton skin.
Oh yeah, that one was 1,500 V-Bucks.
Yeah, it was 1,500.
Yeah, 1,500.
And he's like, he went like, oh my gosh, it's like how many tiers do I have to go up? How many levels do I have to go up before I get more V-Bucks? And he was like 5 levels away, and he's like, I only get 500. And then I proceed to watch him just quickly open up the PlayStation shop, purchase V-Bucks, and I'm like, what are you doing? And I'm like, why did you just do that? Oh,
yeah, I got that skeleton skin.
Oh my gosh,
It's very nice. And then I bought a pack for $18 that had 3 other skins in it. And then there's a skin in the shop right now that I want. It looks really nice.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
New skins. The skin matters, Kane. On skill. The skin matters on skill. I don't think you'll understand. Different skins are different
Daniel
skills.
and I may just be the stingy old Jewish fathers.
I think
but
you are.
It's like, all right, they bought the game. Why do I need more money?
Yeah, that's. I think that. Yeah.
It's like, I already have the game. Why do I need to spend more money? Come now, Hoashwish. We're going to your bar mitzvah.
Bar mitzvah.
Bar mitzvah. Yeah, but Fallout 76, you and I both played it. It's not a horrible game.
No, there's a gaping hole in my finger. I just looked. Oh my gosh, dude! Holy crap! That's like a meter, not a meter.
That's like
a millimeter deep, dude. Holy crap!
It's like a meter deep.
Must be like the whole finger.
Dude, yeah. Spoiler alert! It is more than your whole finger. No.
Yes.
Yeah. But,
back to topics.
Well, just Fallout 76. We both played it.
Yes.
We both had fun for the time we played it, but like there wasn't enough to keep us.
No. They should have realized they should have put AIs on the game.
Well, I mean, you're talking about those robot voice clips weren't enough for you to keep you invested?
Nope.
Or the dire wolves that stretched their bodies like... Yeah, I sent you that clip where it was like a dire wolf like lower half up here and the upper half was up in the sky, and I'm holding my gun. I'm like, which part do I shoot?
Yeah, it's like, okay, Bethesda, I understand it's a big game and you're trying to do multiplayer for your first time, one of your first games to do multiplayer.
Well, Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah, I guess
that's a huge successful.
I don't know how.
I don't know how either. Successful. My Avengers Endgame.
What?
It's crooked.
Because Thanos moved it. It's
but it should be perfectly balanced, as all things should be. I'll fix that after the podcast. I'll need your help. But yeah, Fallout 76. What are you doing?
You played yourself. Give me new Elder Scrolls. Redeem yourself, Bethesda.
People are saying that they should. Fallout 76 should go to free to play if they want a chance.
Yeah, just do Fortnite 2.
Just go to free to play, and just because here's the thing. I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine anyone buying Fallout first. That like.
Yeah.
Like because. It's nothing. It's $100 a year.
Yeah, for roaming the wasteland.
For roaming the wasteland with a select group of friends. About 40. Well, not roughly about 40,000 atoms a year. Like it's just.
Yeah, it's not much.
Oh. I don't get it. All right.
Speaking of, I don't get it.
Jared Leto is the Joker.
No longer the Joker.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody cares.
Nobody, no, it was so funny. I've told this to you, and I've told this to many people. There were so many articles post the Joker release that saying Jared Leto isn't happy with the new Joker movie, and I'm like, who's asking him?
Mm-hmm.
Who's like going, Mr. Leto, your iconic performance as the Joker in one movie where you were only on screen for about like a total of 20 minutes. The guy who died in the very beginning got more screen time than you. But what were your thoughts on this new Joker? And he's like, ha ha ha. He still has the tattoos on his forehead. And he,
Now, some people are like, well, that's the writer's fault. And then, because here's my problem with saying it's the writer's fault or the writer's perfectness of writing it. You can't say it's the writer's fault. If you can't say it's the actor when they do a great job, because then the writers made them do it though. Like,
well, so
you see what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thing.
You can't blame the writers.
No,
and you can't blame the actors.
You definitely can blame the writers.
Oh, well, okay, that's
well, because like here's the thing. If like I wouldn't blame them for because the thing is that like the writer's job is supposed to make the character make sense and believable, and then it's the actor's job to bring the character to life.
Right.
In Suicide Squad, both failed.
I don't think it was directly Leto's fault or Leto's fault.
I mean, well, here's the thing. The movie is bad. The writing in that movie is bad.
Yeah.
Jared Leto's performance was not remarkable. I'm not going to say it was bad, but it was it wasn't enough to warrant him getting praised for it. Like he
didn't.
He was on screen for like 20 minutes in total. And like it's just no, it just
I mean, I guess if you wanted to simplify this to like the most basic principle is that he was given a script, did his best with the script, but ultimately he didn't do good enough to make the writer's mistake good. But at the same time, he just didn't, his acting wasn't good. I mean, it's just a combination of both the writers and him just not doing it.
Yeah, it's.
But the laugh, I don't know. I don't know if it was his idea or the writers.
I'm gonna guess that was his idea.
I hope not. I hope that never gets revealed. So that
what, dude? There's no way the writers or director came up with that laugh. And like the thing is that if you read up on all like the news building up to it, he was like doing weird stuff. He was sending like rat corpses and like sex toys to people in the cast.
What?
Yeah, look it up. He like
what in the world?
He went insane. But like it's funny. Like Heath Ledger, of course, said he had some. He went through a bunch when he was doing this role. Like people mentioned, like he was insane, sort of in a way. Joaquin Phoenix said
he went insane too.
Joaquin Phoenix said he was going insane. But the thing is, both of them like their cases seemed like they were going insane, like actually. But Jared Leto seemed like he was playing an insane guy. Because he would, like, as I said, he would send gifts to people on set, and it would just be like a little dead rat or like a used sex toy, and it's like, oh, okay,
nice.
And there were so many news articles about like how was going insane, and I'm like, dude, he's playing this up. It's like, yeah, gosh. I don't want to talk about it. Jared Leto is no longer Joker. Good riddance.
Okay, yes.
Can't wait to see who they find to replace him in the...
Joaquin Phoenix.
Dude, they won't.
They will.
They won't.
They will. They better.
Won't. They
I
won't.
will protest.
They won't. They just won't.
They better.
They won't.
Loot boxes.
Speaking of things that just won't. Loot boxes.
In the UK.
Well, overall, because the UK is going to be a big thing.
Do we just want to make this one? Never mind. Let's just talk about I was gonna say, do you want to just like basically say what's going on, or do you want to like kind of lead up to what's going on?
So let's
because this one, like, I mean, you could just say, or you could just say what.
Let's let's go back to when this like really hit the front page of many government officials, which I'd personally believe would be Star Wars Battlefront 2. That was the big one. That was the one that like
EA Sports.
it's in the game.
It's in the wallet.
It's in your wallet.
Yeah. Give us money.
Gosh. That's when like the thing is that loot boxes being considered gambling has always been a big thing. But I think it really hit its apex, which is done by EA, but not EA.
I don't think he totally meant that joke.
I really didn't. I just thought of it as I said Apex.
Apex have loot boxes too. Continue.
They have Apex crates.
Oh, they're called packs.
Uh,
Not loot boxes, so those are not loot boxes.
they aren't loot boxes. They're surprise mechanics.
Surprise creative game mechanics that allow the user to
Spend money.
It has to be cosmetics only. It can't enhance the game though.
Well, that's not the case that happened with Star Wars Battlefront 2 back in 2017.
I don't know.
Whenever that game came out,
They done goofed.
they pulled them pretty quickly. If you don't know what happened, Star Wars Battlefront 2 came out
Correct.
with it came out. That game came out.
Correct. Yeah.
And it had these loot box. They had these loot boxes.
Correct.
Where you get star cards.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
correct.
yeah. These star cards would like buff your stats.
Correct.
Or
Yes.
basically you could just upgrade and you could get better weapons,
Correct. Characters.
better characters,
That's correct.
stuff like that. And so
Correct. Yes.
considering that actually makes a player better at the game, correct? Yeah.
Yes.
Yep,
Yes.
yep.
Pay to win.
Mhm. And if you could pay money for those things, yeah, that's
Called a pay to win mechanic, which is not fair.
especially in a $60 AAA retail game.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, you just screwed over the gaming industry.
And because of that, a lot of outrage sparked on whether loot boxes are okay, if they're fine, if they're ethical, if they're
Depends. I think it depends on the probability of getting a certain item.
I'm gonna say depends. Well, so in the UK, there's been a lot of talks on is it considered gambling, and a lot of people in the UK's government boards, or however, I don't know how the UK works.
I think it's called. Oh, come on! I know the word. Man, I can't remember. It's not called the House. I don't know.
I want to say Parliament, but that was the old ones, right?
I think it might still be Parliament.
I don't know.
Anyways,
Well, so the thing is that a lot of people, UK officials, are saying it does count as gambling.
Sure.
Well, because here's the thing. Even though technically you cannot legally sell the items that you win from the loot boxes,
Right.
they do have a perceived value from the user.
Sure. Yeah.
So, like, for example, let's say you were a CSGO loot crate. Or, yeah, what are they called? The crates in CSGO?
Loot box? Loot crate. No, yeah, loot crate.
Yeah,
they're just called crates.
Yeah, they're just called crates. And those crates, even though you were just getting a skin for a gun, those skins had perceived value. And actually, you could sell those, that is straight up gambling for the most part.
Oh, I love it. I have 2 good skins.
Yeah. That is straight up gambling. But like the thing, I don't know why I picked that example. I forgot that you can actually sell those. But like a fort. Well, not even a fort.
Like
Overwatch.
No, Fortnite
skins.
actually, yeah.
Does Fortnite have loot boxes?
Well, you could buy skins, and some skins don't. Like some skins, there's the skeleton skin actually. It came out in 2017 when Fortnite first started. And if you bought that skin then, it has a skin variant, like a color, that you cannot get unless you bought that skin in 2017. So people will buy accounts that have that skin on it.
So, yeah, that's the thing.
Like that.
Yeah, that's a great example. And then also Overwatch skins. You can get those from loot boxes and stuff like that. And you
can buy them if you want.
You can buy them, but you can't sell the skins. Like, so you can't have them. But they have perceived value to the players. Like, and yeah, of course, there are those who are selling accounts, which have the skins or the items of interest, and like, and they're saying that's not good. That's not a good thing that a game, especially games marketed at children, like Fortnite, that's not a good thing to have these things that cost money that like have perceived value.
Right.
And like, of course, then there's also peer pressure, which is what one person brought up. Like if you're in a friend group of people and everyone has this skin, or if let's say you all sat down and you all bought loot boxes, or you bought rec packs for Halo 5 for the 5 people still playing that game. You all sit down and you're all spending money, and of course your friends get good stuff and you want to get that good stuff as well, so you keep on spending money. And so a lot of, and then there's also 2K NBA 2K20,
we won't talk about that.
It's just straight up gambling.
Yeah, we won't talk about
like
that.
Gambling. There's talks on whether UK is going to straight up just ban the mechanics, which would be really bad, especially for FIFA.
It'd be bad for a lot of games.
Well, it'd be, but like especially FIFA, because EA makes most of their money off FIFA, and I'm
it's
not
football over there too. So.
And I'm not saying that FIFA makes most of its money in the UK, because I don't know that for sure. But I'm not sure a lot of people in the US of A are spending big bucks on FIFA.
Yeah.
So like that would be it would just be big. A lot of people are saying that it should be banned for younger kids. Like for
sure, yeah.
Some people say that there should be a warning on the boxes, or a warning on the store page.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a mobile game I play, Summoner Wars, that they were required to show the % chance of getting.
Same thing with SAOMD, memory defect. If you remember that, you have to search for it. Like it's not like clearly stated. But if you like dig through and you click on stuff, you can see the % values.
Right.
And then you see like this character that you want has like a 0.10% chance of dropping, and it's like, oh, and it's like this one has like 1%. It's like, oh wow. See, when they release all that percentage stuff, you're just like, wow.
I have to buy 100 to get it then.
100 to hypothetically.
Yeah, hypothetically.
And in a purely statistical, like if all
goes well, yeah,
you would get it in at least one of those 100.
Yes,
but that's in case that. Oh gosh, that's statistics is like super funny to me, because it's like, well, statistically, this is a 1 in 26 chance. If I buy 26, I'll get it. Nope.
Yeah, and if it's normally distributed, as it's called,
in a normal distribution, perfect system, you would get it in 26 boxes, but most likely you're going to buy 26 boxes and have 5 duplicates. And just...
Yeah, the most, like, a little trick thing, too, is, like, if you have an 8% chance of getting something, and then they say, we're going to increase your chance by 100%, that only increases it to 18%.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's like...
Well, it's like...
It tricks you.
It's like, what was that thing? It's like 50% off versus oh gosh, I can't.
Thinking time with Kanan.
I know, thinking time. Next segment, thinking time, where Kanan just sits here for
pure silence for the rest of the episode.
Yeah. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but there was like a thing that says like more people will go for like, oh, buy one get one versus 50% off.
I'll go. I know. Because I was yawning.
Welcome to sleepy time.
Buy one get one free is already incorporated in the price. You idiots. You buffoons. You actual idiots if you think you're getting one for free. You buffoons.
Well, technically, most of the time. There are some times, like, because I've gotten deals with Funko's, like, Funko's at their regular retail price, buy 2 get 1 free. But then there's places like ThinkGeek, which year round they have buy 3 get 1 free, but they charge you more than anywhere else for Funko Pops. And I'm just like, see, like, that's the thing. They usually incorporate it in the price, or it's something that they're putting on clearance.
Or getting rid of, too.
Yeah, I was about to say clearing them out for the shelves, put on clearance. Like, that's the thing. More people will be more, like, when you tell someone buy 1 get 1 free, that sounds better to them than 50% off.
It's all in the wording. Like $9.99. It's realistically $10.
I personally like
mean-
like the solid numbers. I'm not a fan of the $9.99.
It's just a psychological thing.
Well, yeah, because they're like, because it doesn't work on me, but they're like $12.99. It's like, wow, $12.99.
Well, $13.
In my mind, I'm like, that's $13. Like, I would prefer if they were just like $10, and I'm like, thank you, instead of like $9.99. Or no, the old telemarketer commercials, like for 4 payments of $19.99. It's like,
You're like $100.
this is a chia pet.
Change.
China.
China. I think they had a Trump one.
I know they had an Obama one back when Obama was president. And they had a Scooby-Doo one, which the Scooby-Doo one is one I wanted for a really long time.
Check Amazon.
Check Walgreens. check your local Walgreens.
Yeah, I totally forgot they sold them there.
Chias.
All right, well, we're gonna go to the big.
So loot boxes.
420.
Hold on, loot boxes.
It's 420.
That clock's 5 minutes slow.
Oh, well, it's not 420, folks.
It is to someone watching this if they're watching it at the right time.
It's true.
Remember, 420 was a great day. Hitler entered the world on 420.
It's true.
It's true. I can't think of any other reason people would celebrate 420. And that concludes our new segment.
Woo,
Longest moment of silence in the podcast.
I hope that stays in.
Oh, I'm not cutting that out. That
people
is
go like
like that was gosh. It's funny. I can't remember who, but there was a comedian who was talking about like, have you ever realized how long a couple seconds is of doing nothing? Like, and his example was like, let's all be silent for 20 seconds, and he like did it, and it's just like.
Yeah.
Creepy and like how long it is, like 20 seconds. Like I think that was only, I think we only did it for like 7 seconds, but that felt like that. That's it's uncomfortable. But yeah, loot boxes, they're under scrutiny in the UK, and if this goes through in the UK, we can probably expect that it's going to roll out everywhere else because the UK would be the largest country to take action on loot boxes because smaller countries have straight up banned them, but. That's going to be the October picture for next year's Scatterpot podcast calendar that we do.
What? Okay.
Yeah, we're going to do a calendar, and that's going to be October. Huber doing a kissy face with a marker. With a marker in front of his face.
This one, I mean, I didn't have any strong feelings about. If I'm going to be 100% honest.
So the next topic on the board is new Star Wars trailer. We're going to...
There's only one big thing. I'm gonna ask you if you know this. If you know where Rey and Kylo were when they were about to fight with the waves. If you know the planet. I
don't. Well. No, I don't think I do know the planet.
Kamino.
Oh.
The clone planet. And then Palpatine's left at the throne. What? Yeah. Cloning Palpatine? No way! There's the plot right there.
Dude, well, it's like, here's the thing. We discussed this earlier in the week. But, like, this trailer was trying to build it up as, like, this is the finale. Like,
of what?
Well,
what
of this trilogy. Up? It's this trilogy. But, like,
but the thing is...
Well, here's the thing. When we had this discussion, nothing has happened in this trilogy. Because the first one was introducing... everyone to these characters, but like in the least set up way possible because they were anchored to the old characters.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second movie started killing off the old characters, but not moving forward the new characters and introducing us to new characters. Like no one moved forward, but also it's because they were trying to get rid of the old characters.
Yeah, they kind of done.
I'm telling you, the biggest detriment of this trilogy is the fact that they tried to hold on to Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher. I was about to say Han Solo. What's his name? Harrison Ford, and then the guy who plays the one that's actually in this upcoming movie, the guy who plays Lando. I don't know that actor's
I don't
name.
know either.
But like they this whole trilogy, they've been holding on to these past characters, which one thing I that's what I thought I was gonna like about the end of Last Jedi, because they were setting it up like forget the past, the future is now. But then in this new trailer, there's like the past. We have you have Lando, you have Carrie, who's probably going to only be in the movie for about 10 minutes.
She's going to probably just die.
She's gonna force fart away.
No, she's going to become a Force ghost. No, there's... Yeah, okay, so if she becomes a Force ghost, then I'm actually going to be mad at them.
I don't think they're going to do that.
If they do, they literally going to break so many like rules per se.
But she has the Force blood in her.
See, I'm not like a Star Wars nerd, but I know enough to know that that's not how that works, Chief. You have to like go through.
She has so much midichlorians jabbed up in her.
That's still not how it works. Like,
dude, do you know how much midichlorians there are in that woman? She flew.
Yeah, she somehow survived getting sucked into space.
See, like that's the part I can't like.
That's not possible. Even with the Force.
Well, no. See, it's funny. You can't tell from the way of the camera. She just pulled the ship closer to her.
Is that an actual explanation?
I don't know.
Okay, good.
It's it's not. It's not. But
it's like so Yoda struggled with the X-wing,
but
you pulled the entire ship.
She was in space, so there's no gravity. So technically, she would only have to inert the amount of force of a pin on the ship, and the ship would continue to accelerate because there's no resistance in space. Give me that marker real quick.
And you're just sitting there like... He just dropped the pen. Our marker.
Drop.
Do you know Starkiller? You know who that is? Starkiller.
Oh, I thought you said Stark Killer, like Tony Stark.
No. I think his real name is...
I don't know a lot of him. I know of him, but I don't know much about him.
I forgot his real name. But basically... he's not lore anymore because of Disney. Thanks, Disney.
Yeah.
But he was considered the most powerful Force user, or no, not the most powerful, like almost the most
dangerous.
Yeah, he was almost like the guy. He took a Star Cruiser out of orbit, like the He literally, that was like amazing. He brought it out and then like yeeted it. It was amazing, but of course he struggled. He was like,
oh yeah. No, like that. It's
and he trained unlike Rey. Luke trained unlike Rey.
Hold on.
What makes me happy?
I'm about to. Okay, I'm going to talk about Luke's training.
Hold on. Before you get into that, I am kind of happy that she was training in this trailer. I will say that much.
Yeah, the training bot, that one training.
Well, she threw her light, didn't she? She's in the Force, like
that little training bot, that little training bot.
At least she was kind of training. At least they're kind of saying, okay, she's actually putting in the effort to get better instead of hitting a rock and it going boom. She's so powerful.
But can we talk about Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope and Luke's training in that? He said he's like, I used to shoot muskrats out of my house, pew pew. and he like, can we talk about that for a second? He's like, I shoot, man, it's like shooting muskrats back home. You're piloting a ship right now. It's like pew pew. Like, let's just say Luke, at least in the second movie, Empire Strikes Back, he did train properly for a bit, but like.
He trained with Obi-Wan with just the, thing, which was not enough. And then he went to Yoda, which, again, was not enough because even Yoda said he wasn't ready.
Yeah.
And then he fought Sidious and Darth Vader. And almost died.
Star Wars is not about training.
It goes from, like...
Star Wars is about montages.
Clearly.
And casino planets.
Oh, what a...
Well, so here's the...
Oh, that scene.
Well, so here's the thing.
Scene.
If, like, as I said, I don't hate Last Jedi like everyone else. There are two scenes that I cannot stand up for. Well, there are two moments I can't stand up for. And that's not the whole casino planet, but the casino planet chase I can't stand up for.
When they were getting chased by the Imperials?
Yeah, I can't stand for that scene, like, because I feel like they could have done more with Casino Planet. Maybe if Benicio del Toro's character wasn't, like, Benicio del Toro's character didn't backstab them, pretty much.
Yeah.
And if he was like actually a part of the team, then maybe. But that whole chase scene, I can't really defend. And then I can't defend Princess Leia using Force powers. But the rest of the movie, I actually really enjoy. I rewatched it recently, and I'm like, I don't really know. I like
I mean,
it.
the cinematography's fine, but
Dude,
to me, the story's just not there.
I mean, but in my mind, the story really wasn't there in Force Awakens either.
It's like they're going for like they're just going for cinematography, and not story. That looks like what they're going for now, and it's like, come on, guys.
But the thing is that like, it's weird. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know whose fault it truly is.
I think it's everyone's now. I think
it's
it's literally everyone, because Disney, got it right.
Yeah, well, Disney. There was I can't. Oh, there was a really funny post back when Disney bought it. Someone redid the picture for New Hope, but Luke Skywalker was played by not Ashton Kutcher. Zac Efron, and Leia was played by Selena Gomez.
And they sang the entire
well,
movie.
no, and it was like a picture, like, and it was just a bunch of like famous Disney actors, like, and I'm like, that's actually really funny.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened though.
It's not gonna happen.
No. Like if they owned it back.
Oh
then.
yeah, but like, dude, it's just.
It was the woman who was in charge of Lucasfilms. It was her fault for a few things. I remember for a little bit.
Well, I blame her in particular for the Solo movie, because that's what publicly came out about the Solo movie and what she did with that, and the fact that she hired Phil Lord and Chris Miller, excellent filmmakers who have made excellent movies, including last year's animated picture of the year, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Fantastic movie.
Yes.
So she brought them on to film the Solo movie.
Yeah.
And direct it and write it and all that.
Yes.
And then she came in and said, "Why are you making it a comedy? You're making it too funny." And it's like, "Why did you hire us? Our entire filmography is comedies. We've done the Jump Street movies. We've done Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. We've done the Lego movies. We've done What did you think you were going to get from this Solo movie?"
Yeah.
And then she fired them, and then they did reshoots, and then it just all came together in this mumbled, jumbled garbage mess.
And that was the first Star Wars movie to lose money.
Yeah.
The beginning of the end.
Dude, I don't know what they're going to do.
The Obi-Wan Kenobi. I thought it was going to be a movie. But they're making it on Disney Plus. Screwed yourselves again.
Disney Plus. Well, dude, Disney. Here's the thing. Okay, I want to know your thoughts. I mentioned this to my brother.
Yes.
Disney Plus.
I'm looking at the camera right now. Go to YouTube to watch. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Disney Plus. Okay.
Yes.
Do you think it's gonna last?
No.
Why's not?
Because people aren't going to pay another service for Disney shows.
I mean, but the thing is that it's cheaper. It's only like $4.99, $5.99.
Let me say this: the smart people won't buy it.
So this is what my thought process was. I don't know if it's gonna last because of this. So when Netflix launched,
right,
they had so many movies and stuff you could go through.
Mm-hmm.
But Disney, they're gonna have like mainly just Disney movies and Fox movies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about everyone else in the world, but I think I would get sick of the Disney movies and the Fox shows before Netflix's just random stuff they have on there. But here's the thing. Yeah. But then, of course, just like original content. But I don't know if Disney can put out enough original content to warrant it to me. Because, I mean, day it releases, you get the first episode of Mandalorian. Still slightly upset about that. That they're splitting up the episode releases for Mandalorian.
Are they coming out? Is the new Clone Wars series or the finishing of the Clone Wars series coming out on Disney Plus?
Yes, I don't think it has an official release date. Actually, I'll double check that. I'll double check that right now. But
of course, dude.
Dude, the live action Lady in the Tramp movie comes out day Disney Plus releases.
Oh man, Disney. Why are you doing this?
I don't know. With 12 all new. Yeah, it's coming out February of 2020.
Kanan. I find Kanan's porn stash.
What is it, actually?
It's a hentai.
Oh, that's I think that's my physics test. Yeah, I think that's my physics test.
Yes.
Where my teacher put B for like the first 6 answers. Gosh. I don't know. Disney Plus, I'm not sure how I feel about it.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna do.
Well, granted, you have access to the full Disney library.
Wow, isn't that like nothing?
Except basically all their movies except one, Song of the South.
Disney, come on, man.
Release Song of the South.
I mean, you know that's gonna happen. People are gonna be meme that, and then they'll do it.
There is a person who on their Twitter said, "It's like, so Disney Plus isn't gonna have Song of the South. Disney, why you scared?" and there were 3 types of comments that he got on that. Comments of like, "Wow, you're racist." Other comments saying, "Haha, funny, I get it's a joke."
Yeah.
And the other comments were like, "Yeah, they should release Song of the South."
I'm with the joke and release. I think they should do it.
Dude, like,
Well, you scared?
you scared?
You're scared you're gonna get backlash? Come on, do it. You won't. You won't.
You already removed the crows from Dumbo, the re-release of Dumbo.
Because they're black.
They're crows. What? I don't see race. I don't see color in crows. I mean, crows are black because their feathers are black, but I don't see race in that.
Yes, because the crows are black. That's why they removed them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can no longer use the color black in movies. Which makes it really
Star
awkward.
Wars.
Which really makes it awkward for Star Wars and black screens in between.
They would just do hyperspace like all like
just like Kylo and Rey on the side of a ship, and it's in hyperspace.
Yeah, literally impossible.
They're in a dark cave, but it's like pink. It's like, yeah,
it's pink because
space.
Yeah,
it's pink because space. All right.
Guess we move to our final and last topic. Adventure Time returns to Cartoon Network.
You're wrong.
Adventure Time returns to Netflix.
Nope.
Adventure Time returns to Hulu. Adventure Time returns to that NBC. Is that the
Peacock?
Peacock, yeah.
Nope.
Adventure Time returns to WSB.
Nope.
Adventure Time returns to Warner Brothers.
Technically, you're right, but no.
Adventure Time returns to Marvel.
No.
Oh. Well, it's Disney. Anyways. Adventure Time returns to Sony.
No.
No. Adventure Time returns to I don't know.
So, are you done?
Yes.
Adventure Time is having a spin-off series called Adventure Time Distant Lands, containing most of the main cast. It has officially been announced that there will be 4 1-hour-long episodes exclusive to HBO Max, which is HBO's streaming service.
Hello, watch Cartoon Online.
I was about to say hello, watch Cartoon.
Golly, dude. Come on, man.
To be released in 2020. But I'm so confused. Why HBO Max? And I'm curious what they're going to do.
It's probably just going to be like stories of the characters like before they died, more than likely.
Well, but like here's the thing. So the final episode, spoilers for the final episode, which is like over a year old now.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty.
The show doesn't kill off any characters for real. It kills. Technically, it only kills one character. Technically, it only kills.
Yeah. It kills Grassfin.
Oh, I forgot about Grassfin.
How could you?
Plant me by the treehouse.
Plant the made
treehouse
by.
is gone.
Yeah.
Again, so technically in that final, they killed 3 people. Grassfin.
Yep.
They technically killed Ice King. Because Ice King is no more. It's Simon.
It's
Simon. Back to Simon. And then Ice King, Simon's girlfriend got killed.
She became that god or whatever.
Well, she was inside of Ooh. She was inside of him as he was like collapsing, and she was trying to use the crown to like stop him. And he was too powerful, but he says, "I just wish everyone was safe," or something like that. And then she just went poof. and like ooh is back to normal, and then it cuts ahead to BMO telling the story to those other two characters in like the mountains, and it's like, I thought you said everyone died, and it's like, oh no. So like I'm wondering, is this going to take place post finale?
Yeah. I think it's gonna take place like as soon as the finale ends. Like
I'm thinking post finale, as in like post Finn and Jake just laying there on the ground.
Yeah. When the humans come, it's gonna pick up there.
Yeah, I'm wondering,
because I feel like it's gonna be Finn and Jake, and one episode's gonna be them and their lives, and probably Finn getting having kids, and Jake.
Do you think because we're finally on HBO, there's gonna maybe be some swears?
I would love to see Finn swear. Finn and Jake swear. That'll be hilarious.
Well, I can see Jake swearing because John DiMaggio, who voices Jake, played Bender on Futurama. Just like, yeah, that would be really funny actually. Finn in his like high pitched squeaky voice. F word.
Well, it actually got deeper as the,
but like not
like whoa, but yeah,
but it's still like whoa.
If you like watch like the
still
first
like,
episode,
trust me, because we both did this. I don't know if you finished it, but like I binged through the entire series. I binged through the entire series before watching the
Kanan. Kanan's butthole is about to get penetrated. If you hear a then
no, if you hear a
that's Kanan's final.
But guess what? The benefit is chair wherever I go, and it's a roller chair.
I love you. How are you gonna drive?
Very slowly.
It's a wheelie chair, so you're gonna sit on top of the chair, or you're gonna remove your chair?
I'd probably remove my chair.
How are you gonna sit?
I'm probably gonna create a metal. You know what? I would create a metal ring that's the length of the chair, but it has like a lip, so like I'd move around, but like I couldn't leave that square.
What happens if you get in a car accident?
I mean, I'd probably die.
All right.
I'd still wear a seatbelt, but I don't know why, because I'm surgically attached to the chair.
I mean,
I'd probably, you know, it would be like a CPU socket. Like I sit down, and then like a bracket goes over me, and then there's like these metal levers that you have to like.
I can just see you rolling down the street though, just in the wheelie, just like down 20 right here.
Dude, no, when like I'm going to leaving the parking deck at GGC, and I'm just like rolling down the parking deck.
You're like
just hand signals, and I'm wearing like goggles. Just
oh man.
Dang.
Yeah, I don't know how we got from that to Adventure Time, or from Adventure Time to that, but yeah.
Oh, speaking of anuses, I saw the funniest Instagram post not too long ago. It wasn't even on my Instagram. It was a friend of mine's Instagram, and I can't find it to save my life. But all right, I want you to envision this, Huber. Envision this with me.
I'm listening. Oh, Joe. Continue.
Imagine a lake, sort of not too different from the lake 80 miles from Santa Fe.
Yeah.
A lake with a tree, the sun setting, and it's one of those pictures that you put text over.
Yeah.
And it says this: the human anus
can fit 3 raccoons in it.
No, hold on. Yes, but no. The human anus can stretch up to 7 inches in diameter. It's not 3, by the way. It's like, and a raccoon can fit in a hole with a 3-inch diameter. And it goes like, you can fit, hypothetically, 2 raccoons in your anus. And that's pretty funny, but do you want to know what the bottom of it said that made it super funny? Believe in yourself. And that's the title to this episode.
Well, thank you for watching.
Wait, no. Huber's fun fact of the week. Oh, my camera.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know. My fun fact of the week, ladies and gentlemen.
No, get back in front of the microphone.
I'm fixing your camera, even though it is crooked now, but it's fine.
You know, I'll just turn my head to compensate for it.
It's all good.
Yeah.
The fun fact of the week is that the human anus can stretch up to 7 inches and can fit
give us
2 raccoons.
That's my fun fact of the week, which I'm not doing it every week. But that was my fun fact. It's my fun fact of the year. I'll do one a year. You have to do it weekly. I just have to do it once a year.
What fact do I know that isn't known? Widely known. It's something. Okay, so it's something like the average American consumes. I believe it was 13 pubic hairs eating at fast food restaurants per year.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's something around there.
You know, Huber, you have a good fact when I have to do research on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gosh, how do I type this in?
Amount of pubic hairs consumed per year by Americans at fast food chains.
I typed in how many pubic, and there are so many. There's
no.
There's two questions. Well, there's one question in particular that I really want to click to find out the answer to. How many pubic hairs fall out a day?
77.
77. How many pubic hairs does an American eat
per year?
Hold on, we're going to forensicscientetechnician.org for 30 scary food facts. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
An average person's yearly fast food intake will contain 12 pubic hairs.
There you go.
Fast food products are more likely to have human hairs, and you will never know about it. Think about all the reported cases of customers finding strands in their hairs in their fries. What about all the hairs that possibly ended up in your stomach that you never even found out? Wait, hold on. I'm going to continue to look. This is interesting. That's number 1 on this 30.
Yes.
Hold on. Number 2. Most fast food chains dip their French fries in sugar to give them deliciously golden brown hue after frying. Okay. The strawberry flavor contains 50 different chemicals.
Well, of course. Why would they use real strawberries?
Grilled chicken sandwiches and salads on fast food menus might contain beef.
Okay.
Hamburgers are made in huge factories. Oh, come on. You started off so strong with that first
You
one.
went from like that to saying like facts.
Food is made in factories.
Wow, okay.
Propylene glycol used for antifreeze keeps your salad crispy.
I kind of knew that one already.
You would have to walk for 7 hours straight to burn off a supersized Coke, fries, and Big Mac. Come on, forensicscientetechnician.org. Oh, now we're in the beverages and sauces section.
Uh-oh.
The highest priced coffee in the world comes from civet droppings? Oh, and civet is poop.
Oh, the vanilla flavoring you get?
Yes, it comes out of
a beaver's anus.
Yeah, you
I'm
saw
so
that.
glad
You saw
I don't
that
like
post too?
vanilla.
Dude, I'm really... About
so
1/3
glad.
of bottled water contains synthetic organic chemical... No, come on. Pink grapefruit juice drinks may contain bugs. Worcestershire sauce is made of dissolved fish.
I don't see how that's gross. I mean, it's fish.
A phosphoric acid found in cola is so acidic it can dissolve a nail in 4 days. Water is reusable. What? That's a fact.
Water is reusable.
That's a scary fact.
Water is reusable. Oh, man. Go ahead.
This is under the water is reusable. So basically, an allotment of the water you've been drinking has already been drunk by someone else, maybe even more than once.
Oh, they're talking about like it's been poured out.
It's been poured, but like that's such a stupid way to the water you drank, someone else drunk too.
I mean, that's just saving water, and it's purified, so it doesn't really matter.
Sugar. I'm trying to find a good one.
That was my fun fact of the day.
Yeah.
Bet you didn't know that.
Peanuts can be used for a component to make dynamite.
Cool.
So pufferfish, kazumaru. Cheese products contain less than 51% cheese.
That is true, actually, which is sad.
Some yogurts contain beef or pork.
Interesting.
forensicscientetechnician.org, you started so strong with number 1. And number 2 even. But like Well,
I've been David.
hold on. We have to plug
And
everything.
he's been Kanan.
No, we have to plug everything.
And this has been the Scatterpot Podcast at SoundCloud.
SoundCloud at Scatterpot Podcast, YouTube.com/The Scatterpot Podcast, Instagram at Scatterpot_podcast, which we need to take a picture for. Don't know what we'll do. Hope you guys do. Hold on. Let's try something fun. If there's anything you want us to talk about, leave a comment. Literally anywhere. Leave it in our SoundCloud.
Leave it in the SoundCloud. It's probably what we'll see.
SoundCloud. Leave it in our YouTube if you want to really get our attention.
Yeah.
Or heck, even just leave it on our Instagram post. I'd also notice it there. Just tell us anything you want us to talk about.
Hopefully that came up.
It came up, but I have no idea what you said.
Good.
All right.
Adios, senors.